I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Yo, yo, yo! Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing today? And I am back for another video discussing Telltale Games. So, my plan is, for the time being, as we get closer and closer to the release of The Expanse, you're going to get monthly update videos in regards to Telltale Games. You'll get probably one big video where I'll talk about the latest information and news. And this will be until The Expanse is about to release. Maybe there'll be small videos and if we do get news in between them, but that is pretty much my plan. Telltale Dom is almost back, and I'm so excited to get back into covering Telltale Games again. We're only a few short months away when you think about it, and it's just gonna bring a lot of nostalgia. It almost brings a tear to my eye because I realize stuff we've been through. Personally, I've been sick the past couple weeks. I've just recently got better. Had some stuff happening behind the scenes, you know, personal stuff. It's been a tough stretch, but you know, I always look at these games as a light in the tunnel for me, because no matter how crappy life can get, there's always these games to bring up a smile in your face and all that. And again, this isn't a pity story or anything, but yes, these games have changed my life. Telltale's changed my life. I wouldn't be doing this without them. I wouldn't be here, wouldn't have 300,000 subs. Wouldn't even be probably doing this if it wasn't for Telltale Games. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, have it set to all so you don't miss any of my videos covering Telltale as we get ready for The Expanse this upcoming summer and The Wolf Among Us 2 next year. So I recommend you go follow my social media, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, stay connected, up to date with the stuff. I post a lot of news on the games there as well. So let's get straight into it. Like goal, 1,500 if we can hit it. Greatly appreciate it, thanks. Next month is June, which will be summer. The Expanse A Telltale Series has a confirmed release date of summer. Now, if we know with this new Telltale, I'm going to explain this out simple. The game is done, so when episode 1 of The Expanse releases, the whole game would have already been completed. It is finished, so there will be no development of new episodes in between each episode. Each episode is done and ready to ship. So that means when we have our release of episode 1, just like old Telltale, there will be a wait in between episodes. So used to be all over the place because remember, old Telltale would develop episodes in between. So when they finished episode 1, they'd still likely be working on 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to be a different story now that the game is fully finished. So, you're looking at a planned, organized release schedule, not something that is going to be all over the place. Like The Walking Dead final season, Telltale's last project before they closed, old Telltale, tried to do that. But we found out, even if they tried to do it, it didn't end up working out because by the end of episode 2, when episode 2 was going to come out, the company closed. So it never happened. So this new Telltale has the game done, all the episodes are finished, and as they've reiterated on their Twitter, it's going to be several weeks in between episodes. My guess is 2 to 4. We don't have the exact timetable set, but my guess is 2 to 4 weeks. So we're probably going to have about eventually 2 episodes a month. So that's probably what you're going to look like with that. So when do I think episode 1 is going to release? I think that's a good question that a lot of you guys that follow The Expanse and Telltale probably want to know. Summer starts near the end of June 21st to be exact. So, do I think it's going to release next month? No. I think this is shaping for a July release date. My birth month, which would be kind of cool that Telltale officially returns when I'm about to turn 25 years old. I know that's kind of crazy to put that into perspective, but, you know, the last time I played a new Telltale episode was, September 2018. We are now in May of 2023. Put that in perspective, because yeah, you could say the stuff from Skybound episode 3 and 4, but that was technically done by Skybound. This will be the first Telltale-driven made episode in nearly 5 years. A half a decade it's nearly been. That just puts a lot of perspective for you guys, doesn't it? Now, am I gonna give you a day? Probably not, but I'll give you a week, because I don't know exactly what day they would release it. I don't know. Telltale, the old Telltale used to release episodes on Tuesdays, I believe. So I'm gonna guess the week of July 17th. So that would be from the 17th to about the 23rd. Somewhere around that window. That's my guess right now, if I had to guess. So let me know down in the comments when you think the Expanse episode 1's gonna drop. And one other final note I'll make of this game, before I move on to some other stuff, is that there's gonna be multiple endings. It's been confirmed already, and this is gonna be one of the things I'll be really looking at with Telltale now, is are they going to actually evolve from the old Telltale? Are choices going to matter? And that is the big question that, really, I am going to take note of, because old Telltale, we know, at the end of the day, did choices matter? Not really. So, let's not see that illusion of choice. Let's have some more impactful choices with varying branching ending. That's my hope. Now, The Wolf Among Us 2. So, people are probably wondering, what is going on with The Wolf Among Us 2, Dom? Yes, we have known about the delay. If you've been sitting under a rock, I'll say it again. The Wolf Among Us 2, a couple months ago, Telltale officially announced that it was delayed to 2024 to avoid crunch, burnout, to make sure the game is ready and not rushed out, and that Jamie Otley, the CEO, described as them not getting flamed for releasing something that was not, quote-unquote, good. So a lot of you all might have questions right now asking, well, what, Dom, so since it's delayed, are we going to have anything soon? You know, there's a lot of stuff coming up. We got the Summer Game Fest. We got a lot of stuff coming next month in June. Do you think there's going to be something with The Wolf Among Us 2 in the summer? And I'm going to be 100% honest with you all, no. Don't think The Wolf Among Us 2 is going to be getting anything pretty soon. I do think it's going to come out early next year, though. That is what I've kind of gotten to the point, because I have to think, even though they're redoing everything on a new engine, remember they had to switch engines, which is another reason why the game got delayed, I do think the game is going to come out sometime either, early 2024 or around the spring. It's not going to be, I don't think, middle delayed, hopefully. Hopefully, but again, I don't want to, as I said in my last video, I don't want to make any promises and get you guys all hyped up, but, that's just what I think at this current point. And I know a lot of you guys are going to ask about The Wolf Among Us 2, so we just got to stay patient and trust the process with Telltale, that they will be cooking, that they will have it ready, and we will get to play it soon enough. Don't expect any news until the fall or winter. That's really what I have to say for now. Or at least, maybe even earlier when the Expanse ends, because I believe all efforts from Telltale, especially coming up very soon, will be on the Expanse with summer coming to the forefront. Lastly, since I'll be asked about this 100 times, let's talk about the other IPs. Old IPs that Telltale currently either have or don't have. So, remember that deal between Hero Capital, Skybound, and Telltale? Basically, Hero Capital and Skybound gave Telltale $8 million in funding to go towards the Expanse, The Wolf Among Us 2, development of it, and a secret new project that has not been revealed yet, that we don't know what it is currently. People have speculated it could be Batman, other people have speculated it could be The Walking Dead, since Skybound's involved. Right now, we still don't currently know what that project is, and I'm super, super excited to find out what it is. Now, people have asked Telltale if they're even doing another project, and they have been very vague and coy on it, basically saying, oh, we're not working on another project right now. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit, but they will not tell you, 100% will not tell you, and I don't believe we'll be hearing about this until either sometime around The Wolf Among Us 2's release or after the game releases, because it seems like Telltale is okay with working at 2 games at a time, and I think that's perfectly fine. They don't need to do what old Telltale did and release like 3 different games in a span of a year, or, the old Telltale used to be a mess with that, and that's just not something I think we need to see as fans, because that led to bankruptcy, and we don't want to see this new Telltale go down the same fate their predecessor did. So please take your time with your games and don't rush them. I believe something is in the works, though. We've got to stay patient, and we've got to trust that when everything is said and done, we will find out what it is. But either way, exciting time to be a Telltale fan, and trust me, y'all, the Expanse is coming soon. Can't wait to be covering and sharing some more with y'all soon. Stay tuned. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you must see my videos covering Telltale Games. Make sure you have it set to all. Alright, let's go for 1,500 likes again. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys for another video very, very soon on Telltale Games / The Expanse. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.